Hi everyone, we're going to get started on a 15-minute flow. We're going to be focusing on the core and the back today. So let's get started. I'm going to meet you in a 4-point kneel. So we've got wrists directly under shoulders and knees directly under hips, and my toes are tucked as well. We're just going to kick off with a couple of cat cows to start. So pushing the floor away, chin to chest. And then on the exhale, the belly drops, eyes go to sky, and we just go back each way a couple of times. Breathing as we go. Breathing as we go. And I'll meet you in a neutral spine after you've done a couple there. And I'm just going to take my right hand, left toe, and take them long. Bird dog. Bring it in, same side, bird dog. So as we go out and in, a couple of things I'm thinking about is pressing my left hand straight into the mat and my right knee and my right toe. Okay, and I'm also coming up into a little bit of a ball, so I'm bringing my elbow in and my knee in while I push the mat away, and then I go long. Okay, we've got another 15 seconds here. Breathing as we go. Breathing as we go. I'm going to meet you long in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Eye gaze in front of the hand, and we're just going to pulse up and down. If that's a bit strong on the neck, you can look down towards your mat. Little pulses, really pressing into the mat. We're here for 5, 4. I meet you at the top in 2, 1. We stay here and we're just going to go wide and then come back to center. We go wide and come back to center. I'm going to do this a couple more times, thinking about keeping the foot up at hip height and the hand up at shoulder height. We've got a couple more here. Breathing as we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We stay long, this time out in front, little circles. Whew, bit of coordination here. Little circles, 5, 4, 3, 2. Send them back the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it in. Oh. Good job, give the shoulders a little bit of a break here. Let's reset other side. So when you're ready, right toe long, left hand long, and we're just going to come in and go out. Come in and go out. And we're still thinking about those points that are connecting to the mat, knowing that one side will be a bit wobblier than the other maybe. Breathing as we go. I'm going to meet you long in 15. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I meet you long, little pulses. You choose where your eyes fall, either out in front or down to the mat. Little pulses pressing into the mat. We're going to go wide in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We go wide and we bring it in. Whew. Still pressing into the mat. Still pressing into the mat. Breathing as we go. Nice. Really easy to forget to breathe. Hand at shoulder height, toe at hip height. We're here for another 10, 9, 8. We've got circles after this and then we're done. 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring it back in for our circles. One way for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hand comes down, knee comes down. Toes join, knees go wide. Let's do child's pose here. Excellent work. Nice stretch. Okay guys, coming back into our 4-point kneel, just a note on people with sore wrists, you can at any time do 2 fists to give yourself a little bit of a reprieve, or you can come down to forearms. That's always there for you. So having said that, we're going to reset back into our 4-point kneel. We're just going to do a little bit more glute work. So we're just going to take the right toe long and we're just going to go high and low. But I want you to think that your toe is just not flailing around through space. We want to think about it as if it's moving through something like molasses or honey, or something that's giving it some resistance as it goes up and down. And I also want you to think about just floating the toe, so it may not even touch the ground, but really controlled on the up and really controlled on the down. The right hip is shining down towards the mat as well. We're here for 5, 4, 3. I meet you up at the top for pulses. Next time you're up top, let's meet there. Little pulses. Straight line hip to toe. Excellent. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down onto left forearm this time. I just want you to take the knee up a little higher, flex through the foot, and we come in and we kick long. We bring it in, we kick long. Nice. Might feel a little bit strange to be all the way down on the side, but still thinking about all those points that are connecting into the mat. And we're just pushing all the way into the floor to stabilize us. 5, 4, 3, 2, kick all the way long, toe points down, and we start to, I'm just going to shimmy forward so you can see me, toe points down, and we just go up and down, up and down. We're here for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, bring it in guys. Whew. Okay, let's just quickly finish off the other side. So left toe goes long, and we're just going to start with those really simple lines up and down the wall behind us with our toe. Feels like a nice rest after that stabilizing glute was doing so much work. I'm going to meet you up for those pulses in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little pulses at the top. Excellent work. How controlled can they be? A centimetre up, a centimetre down. Just got 10 more seconds here. Really pointing through the toe, really pressing into the mat. Imagine the legs coming out of the hip. Last 2 and 1. We come down onto the right forearm. We angle out the left knee and we bring it in and then kick long. We bring it in, kick long. 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 Last 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Bring it in and we kick all the way along. Beautiful. We're going to come down into a supine position, so we're on our backs now. I'm just going to do a little bit of core before we finish off with our back work, okay? So feet are pressing down into the mat. And we're just going to slowly, slowly come into a ball. We're going to rock back and forward, back and forward. Just 2 times, giving the back a little bit of a massage. And next time you rock all the way back and down, we'll just stay down there. Toes are going to come up to the sky. And we're just going to do a couple of scissors here. So option to put the hands underneath the hips for support. Feels really nourishing for some folks, and other people just like to have their hands down by the side. So you choose. We're just going to take the right toe long, bring it on up. The left toe long, bring it on up. Okay, so we're just going to do toe for toe to start, and then we're going to add on. toe for toe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to scissor out through the legs. So your top toe comes towards the face and the bottom toe goes all the way to the floor. So we're scissoring out nice and slow if we can for 5, 4, 3, 2. Option to add on, we're going to lift chin to chest. Hands can reach out in front if that's helpful for you, otherwise they're still underneath the hips. And I'm just going to add a little pulse at the bottom, bring it on up. Little pulse, we switch it over. Little pulse, we stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, everybody. Give those knees a little swipe, side to side. Excuse me, side to side. Excellent. 2 toes are long now, and arms can be down by the side for this one. Our first movement for our roll over is toes come up 90 degrees to the sky. And then we're going to take the toes up overhead. So you can use a little bit of momentum if that feels okay for you. And then we just want to take it nice and slow as we lower back down. 90 degrees with the legs, and then legs come all the way down. Okay, so we're going to go up 90 degrees with the legs, and then a little push up and over, toes touch the floor behind, if you're able, and then we come on down nice and slow with a heap of control. Vertebrae by vertebrae, toes are 90 degrees, and then toes come down to the ground, okay? 2 more like this. Now, if you do need a little bit of momentum to get toes up and over, absolutely just push the bottom up and over with your hands. And then slow and control on the way home. Excellent. Last one in your own time. Up and over. And we slowly make our way down with control. And toes come down to rest here. Nice and slow, if you can. Beautiful. Good job. That one's the roll over, okay? We'll add on to that one next week. We're just going to finish off with a little bit of back work. So we're just going to scooch on to the belly to close. And I just want you to have hands kind of underneath the shoulder area. And head can be resting down to start. Soft touch with the fingertips. We're just going to come up and then back down. So we come up and back down. So I'm lifting the chest up off the mat. I'm not pushing away with my hands, but they are on the mat to support still. My toes are pressing down into the mat as well. We're going to come up into some holds in 5, 4, 3, 2. Come on up. Let's hold here. You can also hover the hands for this one, and they can also come out in front. That's your next option. Otherwise, just keep them here hovered. 3, 2, 1. Head goes down. Come up for another hold. Same hand options. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Another hold here. Come on up. Same options with your hands. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we rest on down. Big breath in and release. This time we're going to bring our toes with us, okay? So we'll go straight into our holds. We come up for 3, bring the toes to 3, 2, 1, rest it on down. Come on up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest it on down. And we hold again, this time for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest it on down. Last little thing we're going to do here is our swimming movement. So we come on up just like before, and we're kicking the toes, kicking the hands like we're swimming. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we rest. Big breath into the back. We come on up for a child's pose to close. And we come on up to seated. Well done, everybody. That is your back and core done for today. 15 minutes. Well done. See you next time.